Hello, ladies, gents, and smelly couch potatoes pulling out mothballs out of their belly buttons and then sniffing them. We return to Spelunky to let's see if we can break the stupid teen curse in the cosmic ocean. I think it's been 4 runs now. 4 freaking runs of me dying in the teens of the cosmic ocean. Just absolutely humiliating. Let's see if we can make something a little bit better happen. What is this shop? It is absolute trash garbage. You get an extra shot just out of spite. Wow, you actually jumped to meet me, huh? What a piece of trash you are. Trying to visit pain upon my person as if I did anything to earn that. I don't think I deserve it. All I did was just take your stuff and run with it. But you had it there on display. No one to blame but yourself. Every time I get a little bit of a chance to get a backlog, filthy mole, immediately the next day a patch will drop. It is without fail. I've been kind of running on the edge of recording content of Spelunky and no patch. I finally get a chance to get 4 recordings in a row. Oh, all right. You got a whole week's worth of runs recorded. Here's a patch for you. So all of it is immediately outdated. It's a whole bunch of changes that happened. Most notably, the thing that opens doors, the skeleton key, now opens the Jedi, which is, a step in the right direction. Still pretty underwhelming. Can I just not get murdered by you? I appreciate that. Pretty underwhelming. I don't know what is the fascination of not letting the player take that chest out of the damn cave, but I accept it. Derek, you have a weird caving chest fetish. Not allowing players to take them out. Very satisfying, that sound of spikes up on this man's butt. It appears that I am just too damn incompetent to conserve my health. So we're going to gather a few life forms. And have a delicious feast. This guy's a bit of a problem, though. They want to just do massacre here. Actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, you just go through. There you go. There you go. I'm just amazing. I'm amazing at this game, and everybody that denies that, well, they're just jealous. They're just freaking jealous. I just got done with a doctor's appointment. I have this weird, warming, itching sensation inside of my butthole. No, inside of my ear. And I was like, well, we're flying out soon. Going into planes at a high altitude will exacerbate any kind of ear problems you have. So I better get myself checked out. Turns out absolutely nothing. He saw a little bit of irritation. That's about it. So gave me some ear drops, and that's the entirety. Some climbing gloves. So we definitely want to go Vlad. Vlad is a great thing to have. When you got climbing gloves, yum yum. You get a jetpack, do whatever. You get climbing gloves, always Volcana. You get absolutely nothing, probably want to go jungle for the black market. Hopefully solving your run, All right, here's this is the easy step. The easy step is going and getting Van Horseface out of his little prison. The hard step is remembering to free him in the temple. I am just so bad about it. Always forget it. Because I'm dumb that way. I don't really want to alert you because you're going to destroy the idle area. So let's just go out of my way to do something like this. There you go. And then, I bent over and showed the doctor the homunculus that has grown out of my left butt cheek. It was slightly traumatic for him, but he's a doctor. He's seen all kinds of stuff. He prescribed me a little bit of root of mandrake rub onto the homunculus until it stops screaming. And once you got that going on, then you take the spatula and slowly start trying to peel it off. And you can barely hear it anymore. Every time that I take a shower, he hardly complains of drowning and how dirty and smelly it is down there. So I'm hoping that hopefully by Friday I'll be able to scrape off my butt cheek. This weird sentient creature that has decided to take residence in my body, much like Quato from Total Recall. What is it called? Quato in the English version? That's what it was called in the Spanish version. I don't see why they would change that name. Freaking Quato. You know, there's something pretty important inside this place, and that is the bow. Do not forget the bow. Kind of a vital part of the puzzle here. I resent it every damn time. Told ya that we will get there, and I am definitely there. Oh, well, that sucks. Oh man, that sucks. I hate this. If I bomb this way, it will drain in a very inconvenient manner. I can't really bomb forward because there's this stupid trash bag. What you want me to do, brother? Desperate measures, desperate times. That's alright. She'll forgive me, don't worry about it. It's going to be just fine. All we need to do is murder her 3 more times, and amnesia will take over. It's all great. It's all good. Nobody will know that I committed that atrocity, because I will be consistently murdering every witness. So, good stuff. Alright, well, let's remember it though. Okay, an echoing level is almost guaranteed. What? That was revenge from beyond the grave. Almost guaranteed that Ratface is going to get herself roasted. Ugh, I want to go into the Kali altar, but it's so difficult to do it. I'm going to pass on it. I'm just going to keep going forward. Alrighty. Just make it all the way to the bottom. And stop stressing out. Really should have waited for a Ratface to spawn though. We do have the eye. I do like looking down. Make sure there's nothing horrendous being destroyed. Oh man, I didn't even see that with the screen shake. I did not see the bat. Alright, get in there. Okay. Tools to stay alive. Ooh, tools to stay alive in the land of the cursed. With this, let's get the crown. It's like we're already here. I was tempted to be like, let's just rely 100% on this jetpack. Let's get the crown. And if it doesn't explode by the time we get to where the crown is actually relevant. No. Son of a bitch. Another big change that they did was make hired hands not nearly as stupid. Still though, pretty damn infuriating. Grunk. Stop it. I just want to throw you there. Stop grabbing my bow. All of you are so untrustworthy. So intensely untrustworthy. We got Van Horseface here. I really do enjoy Vladscape more, I'll be honest with you. I enjoy it more than the jetpack. But, you know, this skip, it is quite the pain. Do I want Vladscape? Do I want the jetpack? I love Vladscape. I love it. I don't have a Kapala, though. Let's go jetpack. You find jetpacks so seldom. I'll stick with it, and hopefully I will not regret my decision enormously. Too bad the hired hands can't carry it for you. You just don't pick it up. It's alright. Should be alright. Ratface probably spawned, but we don't care about her. We are independent contractors here. We do not have a team. All we do is independent work. Oh, it's a hard time. It's a hard time in Spelunky. One of these days I'm going to break that curse. I'm going to do it. After a good 15 years of being in this place, which is Alaska. I used to have these horrendous allergies when growing up in the Canary Islands, and every time I go back to visit, they will flare up right up again. I wouldn't call them horrendous. They were just a congested nose, sniffling, you know, the usual. I always thought that I was like, man, I just live like this, and that's just the way that the human experience is. I came over to Alaska, all that stuff cleared out. After 15 years of being here, my body's like, I can't handle it anymore. I need to overreact to all this pollen. I've been handling just fine 15 years, but 15 years is my tolerance. I need to start freaking out about pollen again. I need to start freaking out about whatever's in the air. Here's a congested nostril and feeling like you're asphyxiating when you sleep. Is that okay with you? Well, if it's not okay, that's too bad because it's happening. So these days, I wake up with one nostril stuffed. It's extremely upsetting. My first world problems are the worst first world problems. Is that gonna explode? It did. I got worried about the aliens. So let's get rid of them. Just got worried about the aliens. Get rid of them. What you got? Okay, that's pretty decent. That's good. Good stuff. Respect the old Meg. I have been crushed way too many times, and I am sick of it. I would rather just take it easy a little bit, a few more seconds, and life is good. Everything is great. Let's carry on with our lives. Just wonder what makes the body suddenly grow stupid like that. It's like you were dealing with this just fine. What is your problem? Stop changing. Remain the same. You should not grow and find new things to be bothered about. You reach 25 years old, and that should be your permanent state forever. What is your problem? A piece of garbage. Bag of flesh. Get done. Was there a damsel up here? I would appreciate an extra point of health. Absolutely nothing, huh? All right, well, we go temple because we love temple, but also because Van Horseface is just waiting there for us. And it's always, you know, it's always quite the challenge. Woo. Let me just wait. Just wait it out. Good stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for this interaction. I am so happy I went to the temple. It's always the best. Freaking Anubis distracted the shit out of me. So the cat got the jump on me. Eee! Stupid cat got the jump on me. And now here we are. I don't have sticky bombs either. This guy's just annoying. Okay, I'm just not even going to worry. What's the worst that can happen? One horse face! The entire reason to come here. And every time I will forget it. Every damn time. Well, no, it's not every time because you have seen me not forget it. But you know what I'm talking about. Ooh. Woo, wow, that was very aggressive. It is so infuriating. It happens every time in a dark level. If there's a dark level, I'm going to... Oh, you're upset with me, aren't you? Yeah, you're really mad. Well, it appears that I have been slightly more aggressive than I normally would be. So, you know, we are stuck in this state of constant anger from every party in this game. Everybody hates me, and I have done nothing to earn it. And I'm slowly being whittled down here. Slowly being whittled down. by nonsense. Thank goodness now I have a shotgun. So my problems will stop. This is bad. I have 20 bombs. So let me use them a little bit more liberally. Ooh. No. I refuse your ability. That's what you get. And there is Ratface, very upset. Ratface, would you like to have an interaction with the shopkeeper? Because that will be hilarious. Who will win? The crossbow or the shotgun? Turns out the shotgun won. So clearly this is like impossible to get past without stomping him. So hopefully he can get out of here. Nice. All right. Ratface gets murdered and we carry on. Look, it was not the greatest moment of my Spelunky career. Not the greatest. Do you actually hit me? Not sure if she hits me with the thing. Ooh. Not sure if she hits through the sand, so let's not take the chance because, you know, it will literally just murder me. So let's carry on. I hate you. It's actually an important hit not to take. A freaking cat too. I just oh, you piece of trash. I just wanted the crate. Oh my goodness, everything sucks. I can't take that pot. So we have to bomb our way through. Gotta love it. I can love it. Is there monsters of it? Did not realize he was. One of the monsters was a croc man. No Kali altars either. It's very upsetting. Do something like that again. Get that man out of there. Actually, that was a very bad bomb. I don't think he's going to get out of there anytime soon. Stop it! Very upsetting. Okay, so this man is in fact a massive problem. Wait a little bit. Murder you? Can I now go down there, murder you, put a bomb here? It's terrible. I do want the forgiveness. I kind of care about it. Because this guy being a problem like this. Oh! The run was a load of suck anyway, so I wasn't even attached to it. Yep, the temple is great. Everybody should go to the temple all the time, so I'm not the only one suffering through situations like that. And what killed me? What killed me? Was it the crocman or was it the shopkeeper? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. It wasn't the crocman that killed me. Wow. It wasn't the crocman that killed me in that run. It was pissing off the shopkeeper and the complication from not wanting to just murder him. I'll be honest, I did not realize that the drop would be that tall. It was really great. If I could maybe not take full damage next time. Just toss you. Sorry, Yang. Sorry you had to see that. Antonio Banderas, very upset. What a wondrous little pocket of reality here. I've just been sucking balls today. It's just, there's nothing to it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get wrecked. Look, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I was really hoping for a stun there. Hey, wanna jump at me again? Get wrecked, bitch! Ooh, you just got schooled into the arts of incredible war. Let's go into the... that is a nice, fun bit of redemption there. Nice. Between a crossbow and a boomerang, what will I pick? Great stuff. This we have... Every time I do that, it is so incredibly infuriating when I do that. I always think that the full damage is not gonna get me. Only one rope left, huh? I guess we'll have to go grab that crossbow, even though I just left it behind like an idiot. That was supposed to, the rope was supposed to open the present. So this is terrible. I have a Kapala, which means I will not be instantly humiliated. Oh, I want that. I think I deserve it. I have suffered enough. If I let you jump for here, will you leave me alone? You won't leave me alone, huh? Kind of wanted those bombs too. Too bad that I had to resort to assault. There you go. Too bad I had to resort to assault. I was hoping to just not have to deal with him. But I'll accept it. Just don't frickin' die to the last shopkeeper. I mean, they've already been assaulted, so might as well keep at it. You do a crime, might as well keep a life of crime because you're already lost, right? You have become a lost soul already. I will admit I am confused about all this damage that I'm taking. It's pretty sad how I am actually actively going out of my way to grab blood because I am too bad at the game. I am too bad at the game not to be damaged and whittled down constantly. Look at that blood. It belongs to me now. All right, back to 4. It's all good. It's just ain't happening, man. I've been running off my budget of rested hours. And yesterday, I really didn't have much of a choice because, you know, I stayed up like an idiot playing video games. That is what I did. I didn't have a choice, Your Honor. I needed to play some video games. I had to. He's just gonna shoot it, destroy it, isn't he? The garbage, trash person. I don't even know why I'm going for it. Okay. Alright, it's all good. Everything's fine. We're on the 22-minute mark. I'm going with a... power pack. Into Volcana. Always a great idea. Fantastic idea. For some reason, I was exposed recently again. First time I heard about it was, I think it was Shoe on Head talking about them. And the topic came up again recently, and I've had it in my head. Also because of all the research that I've been doing for the novel I'm writing. The entire idea of maps, of minor attracted persons, how they're trying to, you know, basically pedos trying to normalize their sexual attraction like they are a part of the sexuality spectrum. Oh, you're attracted to men? Oh, I see. Well, I am attracted to 7-year-olds. Aren't we the same? And I love the fact, the combination of these people who are broken in the head and have that brain defect that makes them be attracted to minors, but also they are too damn stupid to realize how entirely unacceptable that is. This is bad. I should have seen that coming, probably. And indeed, this is the sad part of that entire thing that just happened. I saw it coming for at least a good 15 seconds. I was like, yeah, these guys are going to make my backpack explode. The sad part was my brain being completely unable to process. How do I stop this from happening? It did not consider dropping the backpack. It did not consider all the paths that I could have taken there to not be damaged. Instead, what it did was just ineffectually throw a couple ropes. You're dropping your game here, Spelunky. If you had done things right, this arrow would have finished the job. But maybe not. Maybe actually you did it right, because now I am compelled to go forward as opposed to, you know, just restarting like a regular human being. Instead, I am compelled to keep on going forward. I might have to just stop playing video games today. I was hoping that today I would be able to record a whole bunch, but it's quite clear that it's just not happening, right? Some days I get the brain fart and it's just not gonna happen. It doesn't matter how often, how many times you throw your life at Spelunky 2, you will not get past the freaking temple. It's just not gonna happen. Your brain is just not functioning correctly, and nothing but full brain function is going to get you where you want to be. Like literally, I just run straight into that shopkeeper because I thought I had plenty of time to go under. So it's like, shouldn't you just give up at the 25 minutes? Just give up, throw it all. But anyway, let's talk about the really important thing, such as making fun of idiots. It's, if you're not aware of, it's just these people on the internet, mainly, you know, Twitter and the like. I was going for the key. Pretending like they're absolutely atrocious sexual attraction to minors is something that should be acceptable simply because they don't act on it. It's like, you just don't get it. You don't get how viscerally repulsive that is to people that are not broken in the head like you are. And the thing is, they don't get it, and they're too stupid to realize. So the utter unacceptance of it, how far, impossibly far they are from ever being accepted, and all they're doing is just self-incriminating. It's just so silly. It just gave me a chuckle. The combination of oblivious stupidity and brain damage that they have, because, you know, I do think these people are, you know, you don't choose that. Like it would be worrisome if you chose to have that kind of attraction. You're born with it. Like, there's not much you can do about it, I would assume. I can't say. As far as you know, I don't have any first-hand experience with that. I'm trying to see if I can get this damsel out of here. Something like this. Was this triggered? Let's assume that it is. But that's the funny part, how they just don't realize how atrocious it is. I want those items. I want them. Am I willing to do murder, mayhem, and pain for him? I mean, it's super annoying. I think my best chance is actually do something like this and then use a rope. Alert both of them. Please be alerted to my presence. I would appreciate both of you be mad. There you go. Now, battle for the privilege of ending my life. Do battle, fools! Oh man, a mutual murder, that would be the best. But I don't have high hopes. Oh, a thing of beauty. A thing of beauty. I have manipulated them like they are my puppets. And now I am forgiven. Their own rage cancelled out. And I am no longer liable. Nothing better than crime without liability. Fantastic stuff. Alright, sir. You appear to be an extremely aggressive creature. Stop trying to do murder upon me. I don't really want to go to Volcana. I'm kind of like, I'm over it. I'm over it. Let's go jungle and have a good old standard romp through the jungle. Do I have the Ujara? I sure do. So let's just get out of here. To the jungle. I'm sick of the freaking fire and being blown up by nonsense. Sick of it. All I want right now is to just get far enough so I can see the cosmic ocean again. I like how they remain attached to the block. I don't get reset or anything. So the first level is always completely worthless unless there is a Kali out there, which did not spy with my dumb pervertly lie. Alrighty. Is that an accepted? And I guess that's the one and only similarity. Although I think some people can choose to be attracted to whatever they like, but you simply call those people bisexual, right? So it's not like you're choosing. It's just that you were born with the ability to be able to choose, and that's what maybe a lot of parents get confused about. Like, I was told that you're not able to choose your preference, but you can choose male or female. Are you saying that the gays could have chosen all this time? Anyway, much like your own type or whatever you're into, these disgusting perverts, they didn't choose to be that way. But by the same token, piece of trash. Like the same token, psychopaths don't choose to be psychopaths. They're just born that way. All kinds of mental illnesses. People don't choose to have them, but that doesn't mean that they should be accepted and treated as perfectly normal and to be indulged. You know what I'm saying? That's right, we had giant bombs. Steer clear of that. Alright, give me that good stuff. I'm actually kind of broke, so might want... Let me just get rid of that. Kind of broke. Might want to endeavor. It's going to be a double action arrow. Look at that. Look at that drop. Oh, beautiful. Anyway. I have too much respect for you, plant. Give me the idol. I'm kind of broke. And I am sick of being at war. Sick of it. Oh, man, well, we have the chance to get a Kabbalah. It would be idiotic not to. There's a beautiful owl. We have 5 health. No! Oh, no, 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 no. Get me out of this misery. I'm sick of this. I really had no need for this rope. We could have simply gone through this side over there, but it's fine. It's all good. Ooh, climbing gloves. Great stuff. There is rat face over there. If we find just one more idiot, we have sacrificed a lot of stuff already. Not seeing it though. Probably this bomb is good. It'll give me access to this idiot. In fact, oh no, you can't carry corpses through. Can't carry corpses through. I would have totally grabbed her. Put her on Kali's altar. I have no problem whatsoever sacrificing innocent victims. That will be super hilarious. Anyway, there will be another Kali altar soon. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it twice. Just keep on going. There you go. Instantly rewarded for my laziness. So yeah, it's just funny in a tragic way. How some people just don't realize how utterly broken and anomalous their brain is. He says, well, constantly saying stupid things, pulling them out of his ass. I forgot that. My boots do not protect me from those spikes. It would have been bad. I don't know where I got so many ropes, and I'm happy I have them, though. I may have stolen them. There you go. Nice. Of course, gotta go back for that stupid bow. Don't have any compasses. I got a new Jedi, though. It's gotta be... No. I deny you, Satan. We just saved a vegetable lady. Let me go to the background layer, though. I feel maybe important to check it out. Okay, pretty damn clear. There's no black market here, so we carry on. Oh. I was thinking the other day, because when I'm visiting my parents, just thinking about the good times with my parents, of which I had plenty. I had an awesome, privileged childhood. I wouldn't say I didn't have any want for anything, but definitely a childhood 99.9%. Maybe that's a little too high, but a childhood that will be the envy of many an orphan. That way. That's a hilarious way to put it, isn't it? I am just so funny. There was a blink somewhere around here, by the way. I remember it. It happened. You can't. The jungle experience, it's rife with mosquitoes that make you do things that you don't want. I'll restart. I'll just restart. Just do it. And 35 minutes in, I will play this for an hour. Subject you to an old-fashioned, a nice old-fashioned experience of getting killed without even getting to the ice caves for a whole hour. Just for, you know, old time's sake. Remember episode 12? In which you find a jetpack? Forget that he drops the damn key, brother. You find a jetpack, it's like, oh nice, a jetpack. I might get through the jungle this time. Shameful! Let me go back to storytelling because this gameplay is not happening. And a part of that massive pile of happy memories and good times when I was growing up. Oh man, even a Cali out there? Everything is here to make my life better. That being said though, what? I'm going to write a letter to the manager. That lizard actually catching me. Shenanigans are happening. Please just stop tying to nonsense. I have a jetpack. You can't do this to me. Thank you for this boomerang. Every day in Spain is tradition. You get a little bit, like one present for Christmas, and then you wait for the 3 wise men to come on the 6th of January. Let me grab this. I have 4 bombs. He's just kind of stuck there, but do I trust him? The answer is no. All right, we made it. It's all good. It's all good. I feel forgiven. Everything's great. You wait for the 3 wise men to come on the 6th of January, and that's when you get your pile of presents. And let it be another instance of massive privilege. That you get a pile of presents and not just a lump of coal and a slap in the face for asking for more. Oh, what? You don't like this can of tomato soup that I put in your sock? Socks are also a thing of the United States, not really an American thing. Not really a Spanish thing. I'm going all out. I'm going all out. This jetpack is going to enable me to do exactly what I wanted to do, which is get the stupid Indian compass. And we're going to go blaze with this place. I really want the key though. Keys will be great. Ooh, don't set me on fire, you piece of trash. So it would be the thing you did for some reason, and I don't know how widespread this is of a practice. Wait, I wasn't going for a damsel, I was going for a key. You'll make the family tour. Oh, nice. On the freeway, instead of enjoying your presents on that morning, you will get on your car, go through all the family homes, and they would have a display all arrayed on everybody's bed. This is just, as I'm telling this story, it's like, this has to be extremely rare for a family to be this fortunate for the entire pile of family members to be able to to make a display of all the presents they got so everybody can see them. There was something really weird and vain about it. It always weirded me out. And for some reason, me and my parents and my brother, we were the ones that made the tour. Everybody else stayed in their homes and they had our visit. And they showed us some kind of weird ritual. They showed us what everybody got as presents. And the more I think about it now, the more I'm like, this seems like really weird, doesn't it? It's like, as I'm telling you, like, who does that? Who does that? And we always felt a little bit of disdain about it, but we did it all. About, the way that everybody, instead of letting the kids play with their toys, they would make sure that they were all nicely displayed on the bed for everybody to see. I always found it the weirdest thing. And as I am telling you this, I'm like, it truly was super strange. How widespread? There's no way this was a widespread practice. This has to be like a very localized thing for my strange extended family. I am now extremely curious about it. Like, not even talking about three wise men anymore. Like, when you had Christmas and maybe you grew up also in a nice home that there will be more than one present, did you make a display for your family to see, or you just enjoy Christmas with your close family and that's it? Because the more I talk about it, the more weirded about it I am. And it was always like an in-joke for my parents and for us to make fun of the displays and all that stuff. Not make fun of, oh, look at this. Whoop, look at this garish pajama bottoms. Felipe sure doesn't know anything about taste. It's not like that, making fun of the vanity of it, the need to display what you got your kids. But we always just accept it as this is just the way Christmas works. This is just how it's done. We're not going anywhere. We're just moving on with our lives. This is just how Christmas operates, and if you don't like it, well, don't participate. The more I talk about it, the more weirded out I am. Remember the one time my cousins, they got the Sega Mega Drive, which would be, in Europe it was Mega Drive, in the US it's the Sega Genesis. And man, I was so into it. I was super into it. I would never call it like I was jealous, because I was happy for them. I was like, oh, so this is so sweet. But it made me want to have one of my own, right? Not because, oh, they can't have this and I don't have it. It wasn't that attitude. It was like, man, this is awesome. I want one for myself. So, made a big deal about it. Hoped my birthday would come in March. Asked for it. And yet another example of me being extremely fortunate. I got it just like that. Sorry, Vigo, that you had to suffer such a terrible yeeting. And now you're going to get utterly destroyed. Sad we had to witness that. It's alright. It's okay. It's all for the greater good. But of course, like, it can't just be the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis. I also got this super fancy, never would get old, would never be made fun of Mega CD, where instead of cartridges, you got to put CDs into your game port. And it was cool, but man, was that not worth it. Like, money-wise, the games that came out for it, I was like, super not worth it. Of course, I was like, I don't know, 10, 12? So I didn't have any concept of what's worth it versus the money that you spent and all that stuff. It was like, it was awesome to play, but then there wasn't a whole lot of games for it. So, you don't really get to play that much. Definitely a big disappointment there, but what I did play on it was great. So you know, Sonic CD, and I remember, I forget the name of it. At the time, it felt like it was like I was truly inside the car. It was like a quick time event, car driving in the first person, action adventure kind of thing. And oh, it was so cool. I remember being just floored in the chair, like, oh, this is amazing. It's like it's just so real. Oh, it was so great. Now, if I go looking for it, it will be like 7 polygons. And the picture of a coffee mug, all superimposed and Photoshop. It's just probably utter garbage. But the time it just looked amazing. Another thing that it's all chain of memories here of thinking about this topic. Maybe it's a Kali out there at the top. I probably should go out of my way to find it. Definitely want to buy these. Boots are always great. Kali out there will be amazing. Anubis, I don't even care about you, Anubis, but I'm going to go for you. Because the scepter is a very helpful bit of technology. There's the exit. Going to go... Okay, no. I was about to say, let's see if we can find a Kali Altar here. No thanks. Alright, there goes the point of health. There goes me. The absolute most disappointing thing ever that I hoped. I think it was a birthday present. And it's all that I wanted. All that I wanted was this game. Because I fell prey to the hype. I remember being super hyped on magazines, video game outlets, and such. You don't get mad about skeletons, do you? No. Let's kill that stupid resurrector before we deal with Ratface. Get murdered. Get murdered, you bitch! So overly hyped. The name was Rise of the Robots. It was a fighting game. The game, which it was a genre that I was so into when I was a kid. Loved it. Everything from, what was it, Eternal Fighters, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Killer Instinct, all of those games. Oh man, loved the crap out of fighters. So Rise of the Robots, it looked so great. I think it was for the Amiga. Maybe it was already for PC, I forget. It was the only thing that I wanted for my birthday. The only thing, I don't know why I went up there for the torch. That made no sense whatsoever. The only thing I wanted. And it's the only thing I got. Because it's all that I wanted. All that I got at the time. You know, it's a freaking PC game. It comes in a box. It wasn't cheap or nothing. But, oh well, that was a mistake. Thankfully, this scepter is going to be very helpful at dealing with Ratface. Just don't piss off shopkeepers on top of it. Well, the scepter, you know, makes shopkeepers also trivial. How many times am I going to go through 4-1 without finding Van Horseface and getting the alien compass? Holy crap, man. It is so infuriating. I go for the motions. I don't even think about it. The entire reason I come this way. The whole reason. There's no other reason. I just give up the clone gun, give up all the wonderful things. And the ease. The ease of the tide pool to get the alien compass. And I will forget it every freaking time. Filth. Oh boy. Freaking resurrecting piece of garbage. Let's throw that nonsense too. Get some sacrifices going. Kapala will be mine. I also could use a little bit of extra health away. Oh, what a moment of scrotum shriveling despair. Wow. Man, that startled the crap out of me, man. Anyway, just calm down. Just calm down. We're good. Everything's fine. Mega B. Wow. Could have been super murder there, but it's all good. Mega B be dead. Give me that good stuff. Come on, look. Oh, rat face is here. I'm gonna take those. I'll take those wonderful climbing gloves. Big fan of them. Will never catch me poo-pooing them ever again. I had a brief period of not liking them, but I have definitely turned around on that assessment. Anyway, we don't have a Kapala yet. Let's see if we can get that Croc Man. Oh, whoa, you're not supposed to go down. I want the Croc Man, you idiots. I don't want that piece of trash. Oh, man, the Croc Man. Stop going down. There you go. All right. We have a minute. There's also a clover down there, so it shouldn't be that bad. Nothing here. No damsels. This should do it, though. So good. So, Rise of the Robots. I got it. I got it for my birthday. Just what I wanted. I was so excited to install. Oh, install that thing. Just start playing. It looks so amazing in the still photos of Game Chum magazine, whatever the hell it was called. Game Chum sounds pretty good. And sure, if you froze the game, go into YouTube. Search for Rise of the Robots. And I actually did go search for this because I was like, was it as bad as I remembered it? Holy crap, was it? Absolute trash. Okay, this is a problem. The gameplay of that game was so bad. Oh, okay. Oh, I never grabbed the clover. All right, so good. Everything's fine. Well, we had an adventure through a temple. What a fantastic, great time. I am sure we have everything we need, except the alien compass. Because I'm too damn stupid. Oh, man. This drives me nuts, my brain, sometimes, brother. What a nightmare. Ow. Oh. Why you hate me, Spelunky? Here I am, doing my best. To be my best self. Why you have to subject me to this? I just want to go through, please. Voice is going up several octaves in desperation. I should be dead right now, but it's all good. Got through it, baby. Rise of the Robots. I think that is the #1. Absolute #1. Biggest disappointment. What a great find. What a great find, Mr. Jizz Merchant. Thank you for having fantastic jizz for sale. Always appreciate a jizz sale when I see one. We do have the Kapala. That is danger. Let this totem not murder me. Alright, 7 bombs. We're good. Everything's great. Just carry forward. It's fine. As long as we don't find anything horrendous. Yeah, yes. Let's just bomb our way through. There you go. #1 disappointment of all time, I think, of playing a video game, getting hyped for one, and receiving utter garbage. It was just outright fraud, that game. It was so bad. Apparently, I was looking into it recently because I remember it, and that's why I'm bringing it up now, because I remember earlier, and I was like, yeah, let's look for it on YouTube. Yeah, it is as awful as I remember it. Yeah, all right. But apparently it was like a huge deal as far as video game scandals go back then. It was, people were mad. Were pretty damn mad about that game being so overhyped by video game media and then coming out and being an absolute trash garbage heap. Man, what a disappointment. It was, you played at this cyborg kind of character and the gameplay was just so awful. The game cheated all the time. The enemies, the other fighters, were extremely unfair. Woo. Woo. Every time I still had to concentrate quite a bit. All right, made it this far. We have no rat face. Oh, I don't. She mad though. That's bad. She mad. That's bad because that means I don't get a bag full of goodies. It could be the third. This could be the third level that she's at. So it might be that she'll forgive me now. I still have a chance, but it is unlikely. Whatever happened? Was it the instance where I had to blow her up because she was in the way and I couldn't get through? Maybe. Anyway. What can you do about it? There's nothing I can do about it. We'll just carry on dealing with the world as it is. 2 bombs for this crate when I have so few. Feels like it's not warranted, but let's do it. Anyway, she will spawn behind me. Right? So I no longer have time to grab that scepter. I don't see her. Might have forgiven me. Or maybe she already spawned. And she's waiting for me. Either way, we're going to find out, I guess. Grab me the scepter because I might need to murder her once more. Or toon. Probably not necessary to use that rope when I have 8 of them. Or, you know, she's spawning in the next level. I'm not seeing it. I think she's spawning in the next level. I'm 100% gambling here. We may get the luckiest gamble booth of all time. I remember when I was playing that game. Why am I doing this the third time? Makes no sense. Trying to convince myself like it wasn't as bad as I knew it was, you know. It took a while to admit it to myself that this game I was so hyped for. I would say it's the most hype I've ever been for a game. It took a good week or so until I admitted to myself and to others that, yeah, this game is trash and I got duped. Because you never want to admit that you got duped. But I did, and I was. Super awful. This hasn't been that many other times. Really, I kind of learned my lesson not to get hyped or anything. Maybe to a fault, I just don't get excited about video games that haven't come out yet. I'll be excited about, yeah, with a few exceptions. The latest would be Necromunda. Necromunda Under Hive Wives. Under Hive Wives. That I will definitely play that one. Yes, yes. I was reborn, and I have been forgiven. I am reborn in your eyes, too. Baby. All right, let's get this done. We have sticky bombs. Who are you? Oh, it had to be you, huh? It had to be you. Thankfully, stop. Hoping. What a nightmare. All right, well, at least we got rid of the skull boy. I've been trying to internalize how safe it is up here as long as you don't panic. Like, just deal with the problem. It's not that big a deal. Just deal with the problem and it's over. Instead of panicking, instead of being like, oh, he's gonna get me, you know, being a dumbass squid, being a weirdo, just go deal with the problem. Don't worry about it. I mean, you can deal with it just fine. So, here we are. Here we are in this wonderful place after a mere 1 hour of failures. Careful, careful. That is not triggered. In fact, it's pretty annoying. I guess I'll use a rope here. Pretty infuriating. Just wait it out. Wait it out. No reason to hurry. All right. The exit is that way. 26 health. I respect you, larva. Will not murder me. All right. feels good. Feels good. I'll tell you what wasn't a disappointment though, because I wasn't hyped for it. It just forget how exactly I came across this game. I think it was my very first horror experience in video games, and that was Alone in the Dark. Super big, famous classic. I want to call it famous. I think it's was pretty much the first of its kind. Fixed camera horror. This was before Resident Evil. It was like the precursor of Resident Evil. I want to say it was the first, and I'm going to stick with it. Because I remember the polygon count. It had to be one of the first for the polygon count to be that low, you know, in 3D. And you couldn't really do that type of game in 2D. So I'm going to say that indeed it was the first. Played it from start to end. I did need a guide for one particular puzzle that was just a nightmare. And I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it had to do with some statues or something. No. Whoa. But I remember having to look it up way back when looking things up actually took work. And being like, yeah, I would have never found this out on my own, figured this out on my own. So, I don't know what it was, but man, did I crap my pants, figuratively, playing Alone in the Dark. Literally. Twice. Literally twice. Alone in the Dark, playing Alone in the Dark, Alone in the Dark. It was such a awful horror experience. Awful in the best of ways. And obviously you play it now and it's an extremely old game, you know, so the age will show all over. Okay. Don't have time. Open the way, please. We ain't got no room. We're gonna have to go to the top here. Not gonna happen. Not playing no stupid games. Because I don't want to win stupid prizes. Go all the way to the top. Don't worry. And I was like 13, 14. But man, it was one of my favorite games of all time. But also, I found it a traumatic experience. It's a strange mixed feeling there because I felt like I wasn't old enough to be playing that game. These things continue traumatizing me, much like Alone in the Dark did. Get rid of them. All right. Am I safe now? Is this over? Oh, hello, chicken head. Come on, attack me, bitch. Get wrecked, bitch. Oh, baby. All right. Etc., etc. We always go through this, and it always feels great to kill this freaking piece of trash. Just wait it out. So it just starts breathing fire at me. Much like when my mother-in-law breathes fire at me, I turn around and curb stomp her. Yeah, she pressed charges. Yeah, it was worth it. Thank you for asking. You like to come closer and burn? One more time, you filth. Alrighty. Life is grand. Only took an hour to get to the Cosmic Ocean. Just get past the teens. If I get past the teens, honestly, now that I'm here, I'm like, super. Kill me now, and I'm still going to be pleased with the results today. But get past the teens. I would love to break this horrendous curse that I've been cursed with. And at least I have climbing gloves now. I've been here without climbing gloves. Just the jetpack. And man, it makes a big difference when you get inevitably destroyed. I should have the alien compass. Yeah, that should be on my inventory right now. I'm just too damn stupid to get it. So silly. Freaking moron. Sure. Give me the last ball. There is. And the exit was at the top. So we should be harassed from the bottom. Yeah. Alrighty. Number 1 complete. But yeah, it was such a great game. I couldn't possibly recommend it now because it will look like absolute trash. But it definitely set a trend. If it wasn't the first, it definitely was one of the first. There was a number of sequels, and I think I played them all. But they weren't as good. They were pretty okay, but they weren't as good. There's the last bubble right there. Well, that's easy. Nice. And ever since I've been pretty fond of horror games in theory. I feel like I am at the edge of being able to thoroughly enjoy horror games, but I'm not quite there. They bother me a little too much. I did play through the entirety of Amnesia: The Dark Descent and thought it was an amazing experience, but the only way I could get through Amnesia: The Dark Descent, we don't speak about A Machine for Pigs. The only way I could get through it was by just kind of disconnecting my brain from the experience, and you know, it's kind of like a disservice to it. But it was the only way I could get through it. Just running forward, treating it 100% as a video game. Don't think about hiding or anything like that. Just run forward and just have a good time. Try not to be caught. And I will still always remember, though, that horrendous water level is perhaps the worst part. Every time I think of Amnesia, it will be first the water level that will come up in my head. Second, it will be much later when you're in this weird mausoleum and it's this really long trek. That part was mostly just a little boring. Still threatening and stuff, but by then it was kind of getting old. The entire hide from the monster and all that stuff. And by then I had completely detached from being able to care about being caught. I just was going through the motions, trying to get to the end. Just get rid of this All Might. And the third thing that always comes to mind is that stupid jail area. Man, how awful it was. Getting through that. Having to find... It was like a jail workshop kind of thing, and you had to find all the valves and attach them to place and doing puzzles with that horrendous monster. And those are like the good parts. The bad parts that I remember, I was like, ugh, I did not have that much of a good time, was like the mansion area, because it was just so damn creepy too. But also like having to retrain. And there was something with the Amnesia monster, like it was also kind of based on luck. Sometimes it will just trap you and you had to just look into a corner and get really bored. Alien Isolation had that problem too, where the alien was such a crap shot. You could get cornered by it and it would take you so long. I almost got crushed there, by the way. It would take you so long to get out of that situation. Pretty sure it was on this side, right? Probably should have made a mental note. Almost get sparked. That's it. Nice. Always happy when the exit is apparent. Nice. Was that the second level? 7-8, brother. Holy crap. Ah, it's alright. It's okay. We're going to be just fine. Just carry on. Going forward. Unlike most people, it was not PewDiePie that introduced me to Amnesia: The Last Descent. The Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Well, I don't know why I just did that, but now there's a corpse in the loop. Isn't that amazing? I forget. It was just the overall good pedigree that he had. It was only much later that I found PewDiePie's playthroughs, and by that time I was super over that man. Like I don't think I think it was actually what introduced me to PewDiePie, and he was extremely loathsome at the time. It was the cool thing to hate. Where's the exit? I don't know where the exit's at. Because, you know, all he did was scream while playing video games at that time. So it was extremely infuriating. Avoid it as much as possible. I think that's the exit right there. There you go. We had seen it before. Pay attention. Make a mental note. It is so easy to forget. Make a mental note and just saying it out loud. It is a huge bit of help. Every time I see the exit, I need to say it out loud. Helps so much. Number 1, top left. Top left. Easy, easy, easy. Don't burn me, bro. Don't burn me, bro. Alien Isolation, I want that. I felt was more hit and miss than Amnesia. They were obviously well inspired by it. Oof, can I bum my way through this? I don't think I can. I need to go around. Oh, got caught there by the conveyor belt. That would have been bad. Let's go all the way to the bottom here. Should be good. Nice. Alien Isolation was a little too janky. It was still a great horror game. But there were too many situations. Holy crap, man. Here's a bit of advice for you. Free advice. Won't even charge you. Never go up in Volcana. Just always go downwards. And I am going up right now. And if you are going up, because maybe you don't have a choice, always look up before you go, because have I been crushed a good 5 times by balls and chains? They're just so awful. They're so hard to anticipate when you are climbing, and they just come out of nowhere, obliterate your brain pan. Ooh. Okay, let's just do the loop on the side, because we need to find bubble. It's a very big level. Oh, exit is bottom right. Always happy when that happens. We already came this way. Always happy when the exit is in a corner. Somehow the fireman touched only my face and not the jetpack. I could not tell you how or where the fireman came from. Something I would love to find is the last bubble, though. What the He's trying to go for the gap. And I was just ranting about freaking balls and chains. Just got caught in the gap and I missed. I missed the gap and now it's just over. I mean, the climbing gloves will help. But I was already having trouble finding... It's not over. Freaking balls and chains, man. It's not over. But I'm actually very liable to not find the last bubble before the timer. Jeez. There it is. Alright, find the bottom. Is there even a way to reach that? I don't think so. What the? I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening today. I'm going to just give up. I'm going to give up for the day. Today was just misery. Constant misery until getting here, and then just more misery because my brain is working at 2 miles an hour.